And when the market's in town.
Well, good afternoon and welcome here to Nottingham, Highfields 2. And this is the final match for the Women's Open Pool Division. Philippines taking on the Thailand, and they'll be treating this one a little bit like a grand final. Both these two sides searching for their first victory in the Touch World Cup 2024 campaign. Two proud Asian nations going head-to-head here in the battle. And it will be the Philippines with first use of the ball up against Thailand. Here we go. Tap off with the Philippines, running from left to right on your screen. James Preston and John Clark, senior referee from Australia, to bring you all the action as the Philippines can't afford here through Abrera. And then straight away they found a gap. Oh, Abrera, more like abracadabra. A bit of magic here for the Philippines from the tap off.
Yeah, nice striked up there and straight through the gaff. Beautiful play.
Well, worrying signs early on here for Thailand defensively. Let's see what they can conjure up with ball in hand, though. But the Philippines shot out of a cannon here, John.
A nice way to start a game, but plenty of game left yet.
So movement here, heading upfield. Thailand back onto the mark now. 1-0. Both these two teams, as I mentioned, looking for their first win of the campaign thus far. They'll head out to this right-hand side. Numbers in motion here for Thailand. Oh, just nearly getting around the outside there, but a good touch made from Praisler. First receiver now. Out here for Petrayanen. And then Petrayanen sends it further wide out to this left-hand side, but the ball hits the deck there, John.
Yeah, referee there, signal late pass. So tap to restart and away we go.
The Philippines now with a little bit of room to move here as they head up towards halfway. Nice energy about their play thus far. Up towards halfway they come. Crabbing across field there is Puig. And then travelling across That halfway line. Oh, just out in front. Looked to be potentially marginally forward there. Nice quick roll ball as well. The Philippines once more with a good driving set here. And they are asking questions early.
Referee Hamster taking the middle. Very experienced referee in the national referee squad in Australia. Should be all over this game and keep a good distance between them.
So Thailand upfield now. Little dummy coming in, and the touch is made there from Parto. Now it's worked away here from Holloway. Holloway hopping in and acting half. Meters on offer here now. Oh, that's very close to a touch pass, but they'll say play on for now. Meters once more here. Krabby and Crossfield. Someone needs to straighten, though, here for Thailand. A little bit of space on the outside. Great footwork as well on that occasion there from Wiebert. And then still alive here somehow. Holloway sends it all the way to the right-hand side. And at least they're asking a few questions there, Thailand.
They're having a go. They're keeping the ball alive. It was the last, and anything can happen.
So up over halfway now come the Philippines once more. Parto with the run. Backpedaling defensive line. So certainly the better of the field position thus far, favouring the Philippines. Good footwork too here from Praisler. Now back once more here for Erasia. Erasia still putting the foot down. Oh, good cover defence from Thailand. They make a clutch touch right on the line. That's wonderful scramble.
That is, the defence should be there. They're taking the short side. The short side should aim up, and that was good defence.
So Thailand seeing off that most recent raid here from the Philippines as they march forward. Oh, a tough one to take. They'll offer another opportunity here for the Philippines. So first receiver now is Abrera. She's already gone across the line, directing traffic here. Abrera on once more now for Suchia. Abrera linking up, a tough one to take. And perhaps both sides just a little bit guilty here of ill discipline in the opening exchanges.
Yeah, you can see the referees there working hard. Once the first defender hits inside the 7 metre, the defence then must move forward. They're working hard to try and get them off the line.
Now Thailand working hard to get it away from their own end. And unfortunately, they'll once more turn it over here pretty meekly in favour of the Philippines, who will send it across to this left-hand side. Numbers here in the middle, though, once more, is now Erasia. Holds things up momentarily. They've got to keep pushing forward here, Thailand. That ball's hit the deck. And yes, that will go the way of the Thais.
Yes, just reaching out a bit too far and lost control of that play.
Thailand now working upfield. It's been very lateral thus far for Thailand. This is much better, though. Nice and straight. And now they'll put on the afterburners. It's a foot race here for Thailand. Searching for their first victory of the tournament. Both these teams, it's a grand final of sorts, if you will. Strong contact there too, really stepping up and putting on some pressure there was Alicia Praisler. Now Thailand, just as it was building nicely, it comes unstuck.
Yeah, just a little bit of ad-lib, which didn't work out for the ladies.
What's the blueprint here for Thailand? How can they get themselves level on the scoreboard?
I believe they just need to pick up their drives a little bit. They're very slow at half and nearly overrunning the mark, so they need to just pick up that pace and drive a bit harder through the middle.
The Philippines now sending it out to this right-hand side once more here. Meters on offer for Fernandez. Now straightening here, beautifully done from Rosales. And Rosales, while she was working forward, she was hoping for a set restart there, but not forthcoming. Oh, heavy contact there too, and I think they've come off a little bit sore and sorry there, the Thailand player. Training staff coming on. Well and truly a hard touch there, John.
Yes, referee Hamster was onto it straight away, indicating, yes, too hard. We've pushed to the ground. Remember, touch is minimum force.
Certainly still a contact sport, though. And, John, take us through some of your experience here as well. Your 4th World Cup now.
Yeah, this is my 4th. I was fortunate to play for Australia in the over 40s at Edinburgh in 2011. And refereed the Youth World Cup in 2018, Malaysia 2019, and now this one.
There we go, both sides of the ball, so he knows exactly what's at stake here for these teams and also for the referees. 193 of them here for this long tournament. 7 days. It's, I believe, the longest World Cup we've had.
That is. Malaysia was 6 days. 7 days. This is the longest tournament I've been involved with, and all people. It's telling on some of the bodies out there at the moment.
Around about 7 minutes gone here as once more the Philippines work nicely into a driving setup. Feel good meters here. Thailand all backpedaling. Just can't seem to capitalise on all that early momentum in their sets though.
No, the basics are just a little bit lacking at the moment. If they could tidy those up, it'd be a lot more open game.
So great handling there from Tolan, but unfortunately, follow-up play left plenty to be desired. Change over here for the Philippines, and once more Abrera with ball in hand. She's the woman to watch, the most dangerous player on the field. Abrera in an acting half and works here for a penalty.
Here we go, inside the 7, not responding to the referee's call from the sideline. The middle referee had heard him and indicated the offside.
A fresh set here, around about 20 metres away from the Taiwanese line. Abrera now sends it on this left-hand side. Chuitian getting very close, all the way through. Chuitian chews off another try here for the Philippines, and it's 2-0.
You'll just find that that was a nice quick play ball and a little bit of pace and outside of the defence, and nice dive over the line. Referee Hamster right on the spot, award the try.
Lovely outstretched work there. Almost a little bit of hang time, like watching the NBA momentarily as she stretched out. So work to do here for Thailand early on in this one. 8.5 gone. Last one now for them. Lovely draw and pass. Well read though in the end. Jamming in was Isabella Tan. Made a lovely read, but here's another set.
Here we go. That's referee Shaw there indicating the defence was holding their line, not moving forward as required, and played the advantage, no advantage, so he's gone back for the penalty.
For Liu, restart things here and then pops it off now for Tolan. Tolan waiting and acting half. Liu wrapping around or diving from distance. Very close. Just turned away there. Alicia Praisler got underneath and made the touch. Back to the 7 they come now. Scooped up here from Tolan. Sent out to that right-hand side of the field. Once more, they'll go for the long-range effort, and once again, Philippines have their measure.
They're asking questions, that's for sure. Nice quick dump and split. But unfortunately, the defence was up to the task.
So still 2 tries to nil here for the Philippines over Thailand. Once more, lateral here. They need to work for the strike dump, and they haven't got it. The hips, they don't lie, and they're not square there.
That's it. You must face the opponent's try line when you roll the ball. Otherwise, it is a turnover.
Meters on offer now for the Philippines as we approach the quarter-way mark in this match, just shy of the halfway line now, and then up and over that juncture. Now Praisler once more taking off. Good touch there, and I believe that was out of acting half.
That's a half court. Change over.
Still in this contest here, but certainly have to say, Philippines with the better of the running so far.
So referee Shaw, they're indicating a push from the side onto the ball, which we aren't allowed to do, and had restart play.
Another potential penalty brewing there. That was very close to being forceful contact in the ruck. Now threatening to recycle back here to Tolan. Dummy comes in and now Tolan receives it. Moving forward. Just shy of that 7-metre mark. Last one now. They do have a strike dump to work with, but a little bit stock standard here. They're not asking enough questions on the last.
No, it's just a very lateral up the park and very slow pace. They need to be asking a few more questions.
So how can they do that?
They need to pick up the pace a little bit and get some good dumps and some movement behind the ball.
Now the Philippines out towards this left-hand side, up towards the box. Once again, just easy meters on offer here. Thailand not really stepping up with any particular vigour. They'll get away with one there, but You'd like to see more line speed from Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand are just rolling back. They don't have any defenders that are actually moving forward to try and affect the touch.
And there's another error here from Thailand. And there was groans that came out from the bench, and also some of the supporters. They knew straight away there was no infraction in the ruck. They head up over halfway now. Meters once more on offer here for Pato. And now for Tan. Rosales. Back on the mark she'll go.
Yeah, just overrunning. They're not looking for that strike dump in the right place.
They can set up here, though, as once more they take off. This time through Fernandez, and Fernandez looking to go wide for Thailand. That's better signs defensively. Now meters here for Thailand, rocking away from their own end. Again, though, I just got to focus on those simple plays, work hard to drive forward and get the quick play the ball, and they're not doing that.
No, the set started out well, but the girls are looking to sub a bit quick. They're not actually getting into the box, so they're trying to change before they're getting into the box, which is then disrupting their driving pattern and causing some issues.
So 7 until the halftime break, and the Philippines certainly look the better of the two sides as it stands, and have that 2-0 lead to reflect it. Play on called here as Abrera sends it out to this left-hand side, looking for the little tip on play, but Thailand, nice pressure this time. A little bit more assertive off the ball. We'll head out towards their subs box now. Nice cycling of the footy, that's better. The strike dump, but can they capitalise off the back of it? I'll straighten things up here through Urana Stidporn. She gets into enemy territory. Now Tolan, oh, tough one to take for Tolan.
Yeah, again, the girls getting in their own way, just not allowing for clean passes to come through.
Grant couldn't quite get enough force out of acting half there to find the hands of Tolan. Once more, just allows the Philippines an easy passage downfield. And speaking of easy passage, Chuidian is chewing up the meters, and here she is again now. Chuidian drops it down. Nice quick roll ball. They've got 3 on 2 here. They work the numbers well, and the Philippines have a third.
Yes, that was a great setup. Again, Philippines attacking the short side, which theoretically should be easy to defend, but she got outside of play to give them the numbers, and a nice try in the corner.
Dominique Britton going in here for the Philippines. 3 tries to 0 now, in what essentially works as a grand final here. These two sides searching for their first win of the tournament. I'm actually a little surprised that one went against the Philippines there. There was definitely a bit of a palm off.
Yeah, there's a hand up, but I believe the referee had seen something prior to that contact, so that's the way he went.
They're dropping it down now, around about 9 shy of the try line. All good footwork here. Momentarily, Radham City Pat had them worried. Back to the 7 they go now. Short ball here for Holloway. Holloway dropping it down. Nice straight drive again, though. They're on the spot here, the Philippines. Heavy contact, too. All incidental, though, from Praisler.
Yeah, they're trying to ask questions. They're trying to run a rooster play there, but they're just not quite running the right angles to get it to work properly.
A short release here, about 9 metres shy. Last one now for Thailand. Again, though, it's all very lateral. Someone needed to straighten there. They had worked enough to have them backpedaling a touch, but just not with the execution. No killer blow.
No, they're just lacking that depth to run onto the ball to create that pace to get past the defenders, and then the passes are being forced and being late.
Around about 4 minutes to go before the halftime break. Philippines leading Thailand here in the Women's Open Division, the final pool game of this particular category.
Referee Lawrence pricking up forward pass from the ruck.
It is now here for Radham City Pat. And hopping off after that little hit up there. Moved away now from Burana Stidporn. Wider still. Oh, they just needed to send it out to the wing, completely unmarked.
That was one of their better setups. Just one more pass and they could have been in.
Shuffling the deck chairs here through the centre of the field, and now a nice straight drive and getting it down. Thailand are on the board. Rapturous applause from their fans. And this is just much better from the Thais. They simply just straighten things up, get to ground quickly, and it's an outstanding little run there from, I think, Burana Stidporn, who gets across the line. And there they go. That's the blueprint for Thailand.
That's it. That was a great setup, a classic rooster play. Came in and a nice change of direction and a dive over the line.
It's a great try there from Burana Stidporn. Reducing the deficit now, a 2-try margin with less than 3 minutes remaining in this first half. The Philippines bring it forward. Little pass provided. Good touch again here, Thailand. They've grown in confidence. And they'll turn them away once more. So a really good 2 or 3 minute period here for Thailand, John.
Yeah, they're showing a little bit more composure as they're working it off their line now. Unfortunately, they've an error and another forward pass off the ruck.
They're just undoing all that good work there, Thailand. Now they'll be forced to defend their own line with around about 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Looking likely here too, the Philippines. Have they kept tracking towards that right-hand side? Once more, they had the numbers, so they look a little bit brittle on the edges here. Philippines working it through the middle now. Oh, they've opened up space on that left-hand edge. They pop the pass over the top, and in oodles of space was Andrea Praisler. And there is a fourth now for Thailand, and they've only got themselves to blame here.
Well, it was a poor turnover from their forward pass mistake, but Coit showed the ball one way and went the other and caught him with the numbers.
For Thailand, as I mentioned, only having themselves to blame there for another try they've now considered. 4 on the board. Just as they'd worked themselves back into the contest here. Floating a pass out wide, and now wider still, up above the head. Drop down. Slowing up here is Tolan. Back towards the middle here on the last. Oh, they just had to keep going. They had the numbers. They certainly had them backtracking there. You'd like to see a little bit more of a going for the throat, so to speak, in that situation.
Yeah, they did create numbers, but the passes are just a little bit loopy at the moment, which is allowing the fans just a little bit of time to get up and shut them down.
Meters here again for the Philippines. Oh, look at that charge. Right up the guts, picking up 15 easy meters, and they just keep rolling forward here, the Philippines. Thailand struggling defensively in this set. That'll help things out, though. They've overstepped the mark, and now a static start to finish. Looks like they'll simply try and kill this well away from the Thailand box. And with only 15 seconds left here, there's still enough time, and the margin isn't too great that Thailand can't mount a comeback in the second, John.
Well, unfortunately, again, simple errors, just at the roll ball, little bobble, and ball down.
So there is the halftime siren. No more action here. The Philippines, well, they look quite sharp. Thailand will have a little bit to alter during the break. Coaching staff will be laying down the instructions, but they're not out of this one just yet. 20 minutes. It's a grand final of sorts for these two teams, searching for their first victory here in the Touch World Cup 2024 in Nottingham. But at the break, the Philippines leading Thailand in the Women's Open Division 4-1.
So what does it mean to you? The time?
The sweat, the passion,
The thrill?
The determination,
The support.
the camaraderie.
but it's so much more than that.
We're playing for something bigger.
You ready?
Welcome back here to Nottingham. Second half action between Thailand and the Philippines. A little bit of work to do here for Thailand. Trailing 4-1 as we recommence action here on Highfields number 2. James Preston and John Clark bring you all the action as now Tolan brings it forward and floats it out to that left-hand side. Philippines full of energy in that first half. It looks like they've continued that trend here in the second, stepping up very quickly. Tolan with a nice little idea. Just falls shy of her wing partner.
Yeah, that's the girls tapped off well. They started, but then they just slowed the play down too much as they got to the line. And the Philippine defence, they're bouncing off and answering the questions easily.
So now Philippines working up towards halfway. Good touches made here from Thailand. They cross that threshold. It is on offer once more, but they'll come back.
Here we go, waiting for the signal. Forward pass again from the ruck.
It's all the way back to halfway now, and Thailand with a chance to build here. Just over a minute gone in the second half. They can snag the next try. They'll back themselves here. They've shown that when they can straighten up the attack, they do look very good. And once more, here's a good example of that as they head out to this right-hand side with Hanky Jackal.
Yeah, the girls, unfortunately, they're getting into position, but they're not identifying where the defenders are and getting that strike dump down, which allows them to put on a nice play. And again, then they have to bring the ball back. Defence can set and makes it easier to defend.
Now, Philippines heading from left to right, popping a little pass here, or straightening up. Good footwork here, multiple occasions for the Philippines, and that really got the fans going. Up over halfway now with the run here from Praisler. They'll come back once more. Geez, both sides guilty of errors in this opening exchanges of the second half.
Yeah, again, just fundamental mistakes. Again, overstepping the mark, which results in a penalty against the attacking team.
John, one thing I want to ask you, because we've seen a lot of it across the first 5 days of competition. Is there any KPIs the referees are looking out for? Because it seems that hips not being square has been the big one.
Well, it's in the rule book, and the thing is, when a player is facing towards the sideline when they're rolling the ball, it allows the half to pick up the ball much quicker and go through a gap. So it gives a massive advantage to the attacking side. So it is one of the things that we need to address.
Certainly one of the things that it seems to be a real big thing for this particular tournament. I can't quite remember a touch tournament where I've seen so many indiscretions from the players on either side of the field. Just not quite getting it right with that roll ball, and as a result, that's where the penalties are coming from. So up over halfway they go. We haven't seen too much of it in this particular game, though.
Yeah, you'll find generally more in the learning nations that, unfortunately, it's just one of the skills that they need to pick up. It's easy to run sideways and then keep facing that way when you go to roll the ball. But it's just a matter of squaring up properly and stepping over the ball.
So essentially a tap-off situation here for Thailand as they start this bang on the halfway mark. Good draw and pass here. That's much better stuff from Thailand. And unfortunately, it will only last the one play. Once more, they can't finish the set.
Yeah, again, the girls overstepping the mark, but it seems to come off the back of them trying to get subs on and off, and the girls get a little bit confused and then forcing like simple errors.
The wider still they come now. Oh, good draw and pass, and now the Philippines put the foot down. Here's an opportunity now for Tan, who's got too much speed for all of them. And Tan burns them on the outside. Try time once more for the Philippines, and they extend that margin to 4.
Again, they come off the penalty, and the Thailand girls were still getting set from their changes. And fortunately, the wing had gone in a little bit too far, and the Philippine girls took advantage of that and ran all the way down the outside.
Great pace on display there from Isabel Tan. 5-1 the score now. Philippines flexing their muscle. Now, Radham Sidipat brings it forward, and then on the charge here is Holloway. Radham Sidipat once more rolls it down as they just try and reset things here. Last one now, Radham Sidipat back for Holloway, diving from distance, but unfortunately there was a defender right between her and the line.
Yeah, you can see the Philippine girls, they're just working that much harder in defence. They're bouncing off their line a bit harder and making it very difficult for the Thailand girls.
Philippines now tracking out towards that right-hand side. Went away from the subs box. Straightening up once more. They'll take the meters on offer and then gradually get those reinforcements onto the field. Not a bad little play just to switch the emphasis a touch. Once more, they step up. Last one now. Heading out on that right-hand side. Late turn back towards the middle. But a better defensive set there from Thailand.
Yeah, the girls, they did step up a little bit moving forward, and then that actually caused some issues for the Philippine girls and forced the error.
A quick play the ball here from Thailand. Looking to capitalise on the back of it. That's a nice little pass popping out. No, I think it's gone forward in the end.
Yeah, referee Hampshire right on the side there was an easy identification for him. Asking for the ball to go back towards the mark, not happy where it was.
As a referee, when you see that, do you chuckle a little bit inside as well?
Well, it's sometimes you need the ball to be played where it's supposed to be, but sometimes you've got to make sure everyone is ready to go.
Oh, and here we go, forced sub as well. That's come here for Liu, who's been sent to the sidelines, and as a result, getting back out there now is Tang Trong Chitta. Now, momentarily, the Philippines have an extra woman, and they might be able to capitalise as a result. They've flung it into a Thailand player, which means play on and into the waiting arms of the outstretched winger. So 6-1 the score. Here it is again on the replay. They brought it forward to the line, popping the pass. It's just glanced, I think, the shoulder there. Oh, geez, I'll tell you what, there's a question mark as to whether that hit the deck or not.
Yeah, the referees are over there, but they've given it the all clear, so unfortunately they're a little bit closer than we were.
It certainly is the case, but talk about playing to the conditions and the opportunities that present themselves to you. And for the Philippines, they could have easily given up on that play, but they made sure to carry it all the way through until that whistle blew.
Yeah, they did not stop. They kept going for that line and identified there was a space on the wing. The pass did float, but it was good enough to get there and got the rewards for it.
So 7.5 gone here in this second half. Oh, and Thailand once more leave it behind. This is not the response they needed. Having gone in at the break down by 3, the margin is only extended now. 6-1 the score. Philippines marching upfield with relative ease here. Suchia pops it out of acting half. Now on the run here for Chuidian. Already a try to her name. He rolls it back and then heads towards the sideline. Straightening things up here, the Philippines. Far more direct than Thailand have been, and now they put the foot down once more. Good speed here from Pato, who parts them. Finds a bit of support, but they will do enough here, Thailand. But again, we're just seeing the contrasting styles here of the two sides. Much more direct from the Philippines.
It was a nice drive off their line. They got all the way down to about 10 metres out on their last touch. Nice strike play, and they asked the question and just touched as she was going through.
And now caught here is Grant, who was complaining about heavy contact there. Wanted the penalty. Won't come her way, though. Instead, it's an easy turnover for the Philippines.
Yeah, unfortunately, just the basics again. It was a simple pop pass. And now we've got something being said here. The referee wasn't happy. Yeah, so the Thailand girls, they're just the fundamentals. They're overrunning the mark at that roller ball and just going forward too much.
Lovely release there, run to the advantage line for a charging Puig. Now back out to this right-hand side they go here. Rosales ups it down. Now on the wraparound play. Araja all the way through. Oh, they're just carving them up through the middle here, the Philippines. Thailand are trying hard, but Philippines, the speed that they're playing at, it's causing all sorts of dramas.
Yeah, that's from that penalty, which is just over halfway, given the advantage of taking the line with a couple of plays. Nice strike dump with a little wrap and fade back into the gap, and beautiful touchdown. Good try.
So 7-1 on the score now. Philippines over Thailand. They've only improved from their first half showing. I feel like Thailand have as well. Unfortunately, still just a little bit behind the 8 ball here. So back to the 7 metre mark they come. Inside the final 10 minutes now. Back towards the middle of the field they go. Still heading across that left-hand side. A little bobble in the play of the ball, but there's a little bit of extra work there from the Philippines.
Yeah, the foot in where the play of the ball was, just enough to give it a little bobble. The referee right on the spot to see that, and restart with a tap.
A fresh set to work with here for Thailand. Looking wide, big dummy. The opportunity had opened up. Once the space was there, they had to take it.
Yeah, just needed that link, just needed to come back at that angle, and I'm sure she would have been in for a nice little try.
Once more touchdown as they drive forward. And Thailand again. Well, there's a coach killer if ever you've seen one.
Yeah, that unfortunately, the girls, the passings, they're just a bit loopy, and unfortunately, with a little bit of momentum, they're throwing the ball forward. If they could just tidy up their passes and just make them a little bit firmer and take the loop out of them, they'd probably find that they'd be getting a lot better results.
They will get the ball back here, though, because Praisler dropped the shoulder in as she was driving upfield. There's one man who knows he can't do that. It's John Clark.
That's it. So as an even attacker with the ball, you still cannot. You have to use minimum force when you're going into the defender as well. Otherwise, you will a penalty against you and lose the ball.
Drop down here from Thailand, and now a long-range dive. That's a beauty of an effort. Oh, the Philippines have just got there in time. Geez, that was a close run thing.
Yeah, that was very close to the Philippines. She was on her heels, and the attacker almost got underneath her. Very close.
Now once more heading to this right-hand side of the field, but it's come off the melon and over the sideline. So Thailand still searching for that elusive second try. They are asking questions.
Yeah, the girls are definitely having a go, but they just got to tidy up those passes and get that strike dump, make it be much more effective.
Meters on offer now here for the Philippines. Oh, weaving run, picking up a good 30 before she's finally caught there. Great work from Praisler, but I think that's a forward pass.
Yeah, that's it. Another forward pass off the ruck. Unfortunately, the girls are a little bit excited. They worked well off the line and then brought it undone again.
The dummies coming out here from 3-1 of it. Now back out there is Tolan. She's looked the most likely here for Thailand. So expect to see plenty of action coming through her in the middle there. The number 23 is. Now they head around towards this left-hand side of the field. Whistle's gone again here.
Yeah, there you go. The referee was calling out the player who didn't respond and got interfered with the play, and there was no advantage to the attacking side, so he went back for the penalty.
Now Tolan rolling it back here, and then a little opportunity now for the run, straightening back up. Oh, good charge in the end there too from Tolan. Once more, looking likely here. It's Grant. Works it on the right-hand side, cuts back to the middle. Thailand with a high press.
There you go. It was a nice little cutback, and she created some questions for the defence, but again overstepped the mark when she got touched. So
that was much better from them, diving from a great deal of distance, but Abrera once more gets the touch. It's frustrating here for Thailand. They're so close on each and every occasion. It's just those little 1%ers.
it is. It's just execution where the strike dump, they're going past the mark and not getting where if they're getting a quick play ball, the defence wouldn't be set and they'd go a lot closer to scoring.
Well, up over halfway. Come the Philippines once more. Chuidian putting down the foot. Chuidian nearly got all the way through. They'll go back onto the mark now. Sent out to the middle. Rosales. Rosales popping a late ball here. It'll hit the deck. And as we approach the final 5 minutes, this one's pretty much wrapped up here for the Philippines.
Yeah, you'll notice when the Philippines are coming off the line, they're much more direct and they're getting past their box before they're bringing their subs on, which is allowing a bit more flow. Where fortunately Thailand, they're trying to sub before they get to the box, which is slowing them down.
Another set to work with here for the Philippines. A chance to put on more pain. As they drive it all the way to the line. Little pop pass there from Rosales. Back there for Fernandez, and then right through the middle once again. Tolan, though, makes the touch, but there's Thailand defenders on their haunches. Skittled left, right, and centre. A big collision there.
Yeah, the player there had a nice dive at the line, but defenders unfortunately had a little collision, and it's come off second best.
See here as well. Great show of support for both these two proud nations. Philippines raising the flag there. And they'll certainly get to do that as it stands at half-time, unless there's not just a minor miracle, but a major miracle here from Thailand.
Certainly would have to be. There you go. The not square play, but as you're seeing, the attacker was facing towards the sideline, which allowed the half to pick up the ball cleanly and make a lot of metres, but disadvantage to the defenders, so the penalty went against them.
Good meters there from Tolan, and now he heads over to the subs box for a rest as Thailand continue marching forward. Little pass here. Now take the meters on offer once more here with Holloway. And Holloway, again, just turning possession back over here for the Philippines. Probably just too many errors here from Thailand to really make a fist of things.
Yeah, unfortunately, she just seemed to give the ball up. Like she had to play it, but she just gave it up and let it fall on the ground, and another unforced error.
So inside the final 4 minutes of this contest, Philippines really haven't taken their foot off the gas as Praisler brings it forward. Now a short side raid again here for the Philippines. They have had a lot of luck really isolating that fringe section of the field during their transitional subsets.
Yeah, that's it. They seem to be, the wingers from the Thailand girls seem to be coming in a little bit, allowing space down the side, which the Philippine girls are taking advantage of.
Thailand now up towards halfway. Stepping up to make the touch there was Puig. Backpedaling on this occasion though. This is better work here from Thailand. In fact, it's the commentator's curse. Just as they were getting it right, they've turned it over once more.
Fortunately, another forward pass off the ruck. The girls they just need to time that run a little bit better. They're just too keen. The dummy half a bit slow to bend down to get the ball, and then the runner just too keen to get there. So they're in combination and the ball's going forward.
Puig. And now Kiefer Diaz. Kiefer Diaz now hopping in and acting half once more, waiting for that ball. Praisler. First receiver. Oh, lovely draw and pass from Praisler. Now they're down away the sideline once more. Oh, good touch here from Thailand. It's a try-saving touch. Lovely defence from the Thais.
It's a great covering defence. Nice dive and a little flick just to stop the try. Well done.
A little bit more to see off here, though. Good step back off the left foot, then collapsing quickly. But once more, Thailand strong on their own line. One of the better defensive sets they've had.
Yeah, the girls, they certainly worked hard in that one, and as a result, they've turned the Philippines away.
A little chat here as well from the officials. What might that be about?
How nice the day is.
Oh, you're not wrong, John Clark. There's a lot of sunshine floating about here. Very warm conditions too, so fatigue also a big issue here for both these teams, but they're trying all the way until the final hooter here.
They are, but you'll find the referees out there. The game gets serious at times, but they will like every now and then have a little joke with the players and just to try and lighten the mood to make the experience enjoyable for everyone.
There we go, an insight into the world of a referee from senior referee for Australia, John Clark, here with his 4th World Cup campaign, 3rd time as an official. Another turnover here from Thailand. So approaching the final minute of this match.
Yeah, so this has been a very long tournament for the referees. Most doing 3 games a day, at the end of the tournament between 15 and 18 games of some of the top referees.
They're certainly getting a good deal of cardio in here in the English summer.
Well, it's a beautiful day today, certainly different from the first couple of days.
And we've had it all here in Nottingham. Pouring rain, a little bit of cold as well, plenty of sunshine. As now it comes out here for Suchia. Last one now for the Philippines. Once more, Abrera looking to get through, but they stand tall here, Thailand. That's a nice little way to wrap things up with about 20 seconds on the clock. Another good defensive read.
Yeah, that was a great little play. I thought she was going to get through. The defender just came across and just in time got the touch.
And upfield they march now. So the final 10 seconds of this contest. The Philippines will get the win, but there's going to be smiles all around for a big campaign from these two proud nations. There's the final siren. They'll still fling the ball out to this left-hand side. They're going to keep it alive. They won't die wondering. Well done to both teams here. It's been a great World Cup campaign from both Thailand and the Philippines. Two proud nations doing battle. And in the mini grand final, if you will, with the two teams looking for their first victory of the World Cup, it is the Philippines who come out victorious in that account. 7-1 at full time here in the Women's Open at Nottingham.